Alright, it's Traeger log 226. It's about 80 degrees outside, 3 o'clock. In the beating sun here. I'm doing Swiss steak and mashed potatoes. Those are the 2 3/4 pound Swiss steaks. I got 3 potatoes on there. I'll bake and then peel and mash up. Some onions cut in half, buttered and seasoned. I got some bacon for breakfast. I'll probably leave them on the 180 setting here for another hour and a half, and then I'll whip up the gravy, put this gravy on top of the Swiss steaks and bake it all together for a while and make the mashed potatoes. At that time too, I'll turn up the temp. Right now I'm trying to get as much smoke on everything as possible. Alright, it's been an hour and 48 minutes. The Swiss steak. Let's take a look. Haven't peeked at it for quite a while. Oh, they're looking good. I'm going to go ahead and whip up the gravy. Probably pull the bacon off. And I'll put the steaks in the gravy. Potatoes are getting a little squishy. Onions are taking on some nice smoke. Look at that. This is the first time trying this dish. Generally I don't hold the lid open this long when I'm cooking. I just do it for the video. So yes, it does increase your cooking times by 2 hours. Show you a simple, easy beef gravy. I use 2 cans of beefy mushroom, 1 can of golden mushroom, added some water because we know it's going to thicken up as it sits on the smoker, and some other seasonings, then 1 of the grilled onions. So I should have thought about this. Make sure they're good and covered. Tried some of that onion that I diced up and put in with gravy, and it's really tasty, really sweet. Alright, we're probably going to turn it up now to like 350. Basically create my oven. I'm using hickory, I did not mention that earlier. Alright, 2 hours into the Swiss steak. A little over 2.5 hours. The potatoes are getting soft, so I decided to wrap them up in aluminum foil. This one's the most done, the smallest one, and these 2 got a little cooking to go. I'm going to finish them on top of the Traeger because right now we're going to get the Swiss steak tender. I didn't think they cooked that quick. We're in almost hour 3. All 3 potatoes are done. I roll them around a little bit while they're on top. And this is the onion. That's going to be your garnish for the plate. Let's take a peek inside, see what's going on. It's really cooking hot. I think we'll turn it down. Let it go for another half hour. Just coming up on the 4-hour mark. About 5-10 minutes ago I put the stuff back on top of the Traeger. Make sure everything's good and heated. This is my magical thickening agent. Doesn't look its normal color, but that's my seasoning. I dropped it down to the lower rack. It's thickened up quite a bit. Get these guys out of here. I haven't looked at it at all for like, I don't know, 45 minutes. Now that it's thickened up quite a bit, I'm just going to put a little bit of that thickening agent in there. Shut the Traeger off. Looks really good. This is the first time I've ever done this. So, kind of dedicated this pan casserole dish to the Traeger. Extremely inexpensive, cheap. It's that Pyrex stuff, or Corian, or whatever it is. I have no idea. It's the same crap my shitty plates are out of. It lasts forever. Alright, we'll plate it up. There you go. Swiss steak on the Traeger. Four hours later. I guess to make Swiss steak in your oven, you're going to do it for at least 3 hours. Here's the one onion I just left whole. I just want to see how they turned out different. I really like the look of the one split down the long way. We got them white pepper, butter, and garlic on them. Well, just got done eating. Generally, I don't critique my Traeger cooking, on video at least, but this was really good. This is the first time I did something like this on the grill. I've done a similar dish, in the oven. But the potato really came out nice. You had to pay attention as it was cooking. It cooked a lot faster in the Traeger, so that's why I was surprised to have to pull it off so soon and put it on top and off to the side. Then the onion, after all that cooking, it was still crunchy, sweet, nice texture. Cut that up along with the steak. I got plenty of gravy. Maybe I didn't need the 2 cans of beefy mushroom. Swiss steak on the Traeger.